Hello once again, my wonderful friends. I am so happy that you are here. I'm so happy to see how you guys are interacting with us. You're sending us wonderful messages and we're able to connect with you. And I've even gotten some personal messages, and that's really awesome. We are wanting to share with you as many recipes as possible. So we're bringing you another recipe today. That last tofu recipe was definitely a hit, so we're bringing you a tofu crumble recipe today that you can make. It's really quick, it's very simple and very easy. Can be stored for a couple of days well, and you can use it in a variety of recipes after it's done. So let's jump on it and let's make this. Let's have some fun with it. Here we go. Alright, my lovely friends, we are making, like I said today, a tofu beef crumble. This is like to replace if you were doing some kind of like taco meat, or here's my tofu. I just wanted to show it to you. But yeah, if you were trying to replace a beef crumble in any kind of recipe, if you wanted to put it back into a lasagna, or if you're having tacos for dinner, or if you're having, I don't know, maybe you want to have them on a salad. I don't know. It's totally up to you. All right, but here's our tofu, and I've gone through the process like I showed you before of squeezing as much water out of it as possible using the paper towel trick and a little bit of weight, and just squeezing as much as I can. So now I have a nice dry piece with most of the water is gone. Okay, so I'm going to start this recipe by simply breaking this apart. Just like that, we're just breaking it up into little pieces. You can also use a fork to do this, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I make sure to keep my nails pretty short and my hands clean. Okay? I'm just breaking it up until you get a nice crumbly mixture. Make sure I want to get some nice small pieces because I want it to dry out really, really well in the oven. All right, I think I have achieved that goal. Like I said, you can also use a fork to do this. It's totally up to you how small of a crumble you would like to have. All right. All right. Okay, guys, I am back with you, and this is how I have crumbled my tofu up. Just using my hands, really nice and simple process. Got some nice small pieces, couple of little big ones in between too, and that's all right. Now I'm gonna go through the process of seasoning. So first I want to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in here. That's gonna help to create, I'm doing a really, really slow drizzle just to make sure I get some all over. I am also going to be adding our favorite Himalayan salt. I don't want too much salt because I'm going to be adding some, some other salty stuff in here. Next, I'm going to be dashing in some paprika. You guys already know how much I love paprika. You can also use a smoked paprika for this recipe. All right. So here is my liquid aminos. Using it to replace my soy sauce. I'm going to get about probably a good teaspoon of it in there. All right, trying to create that nice color. Here is my liquid smoke. Today I'm using the hickory flavor. That's my most favorite flavor. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops in there, just like that. You don't want a whole lot of it because let me tell you, this liquid smoke is really, really strong stuff. And then I'm gonna be dusting in my large Yeast flakes. Showed this to you in another recipe before. Very good for our vitamin B12. Okay, and I'm going to be adding in some chili. Yes, just like that. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Okay, I actually think I'm going to go ahead and use a fork to fluff this through just so that you can see you can do it both with your hands or with a fork. All right. just like that. I can smell that liquid smoke. That liquid smoke is, let me tell you, something else. Just a little bit goes a long way. But it's gonna give your crumbles a really, really nice flavor. Okay? I think I need a little bit more of my chili. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of my paprika. I'm looking to make sure I have the right color coming through here. Of course, when it bakes, it's gonna get a little bit darker. All right, so we're getting a nice reddish brown hint that's coming in right now. And I think I've worked it all the way through my tofu. At this point, you wanna make sure to stop and check, just to make sure that you have the right kind of flavor you're looking for, because once it's baked, you don't want to have to go back. All right, so as you can see, I got like a nice reddish brown. I have some nice crumbled pieces here, right? And everything has been mixed together. I have a nice even tone coming through. Okay, so tofu is already pre-cooked. So at this point, I'm just gonna slow down for a second. Right on target. Right on target. It is ready to go. Next, I am going to put this on my already greased baking sheet, and I'm going to bake it at 375. I greased it with my my avocado oil spray. Just going to sprinkle this baby out all over. All right, just making sure I got it all in there. And then you can go ahead and just make sure you just sprinkle it all the way through. All the way through. All right, I think it's even enough. And we're gonna go ahead and bake. I'm baking it again at 375. You know your oven best. If your oven gets super hot, you want to bring it back a little bit. You don't want them to burn, but you want them to end up with a nice crispy edge. That's what we're looking for, okay? That way you can store them. You can do a lot of different things with them after. So I'm going to stick this into the oven, and I will be right back. Well, my friends, we're all done with these tofu beef crumbles. I don't know if you can see them, but here they are just for you. They are nice and wonderfully, there you go, lovely, lovely crumbled. Got a little crunch going to it. It is very flavorful. It smells very delightful. All of those wonderful seasonings that we put in there. I'm especially smelling my chili powder coming through, and that's a wonderful, wonderful flavor. Also the smoke, you know, we put a little liquid smoke in there. So I am about to enjoy this on a nice warm bowl. By the way, I want to say shout out to Kelton's Kitchen. Kelton's Kitchen, I was actually scrolling through, so I've made this before, like a long time ago, and I was scrolling through last night on TikTok. I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot all about that recipe, and so I jumped right in. I was like, I've got to make some of that. Thank you so much for that wonderful reminder. And this, of course, is like my own flavor to it, you know, my own little flavor to it. And I am enjoying it today. I hope, guys, that you're gonna make sure to try this. And you know, you can use it on a lot of different things. Like I said before, lasagna, you could do it on a taco salad. You could put this on a pizza. You could put it on so many different things. Anywhere that you would have usually used a beef crumble, here is a great way to use your tofu in a different way, okay? Got a nice little crumble happening there. So, like I said, I'm gonna store this away in the refrigerator for another day. But I am about to have me a nice warm bowl. I got some quinoa right here that I made like a rice, has some vegetables in it. I have also got a nice fresh tomato, bell pepper salad. I have also got some fresh greens. Half of my bowl is greens, yes, drizzled with my peanut butter dressing. And I've got my crumbles right here to add on in. So here we go. I'm gonna try it right now with you. Right now in this very moment. And here we go. Food makes me smile. This tofu is so good. It's wonderfully crunchy. It's so flavorful. It still has a bit of a juiciness like deep on the inside, you know? And it's a wonderful addition with my veggies. It's a nice healthy bowl, loaded with lots of protein in here. It's a nice filling bowl and a great way to get my rainbow in. All right, we're always talking about the rainbow. We need to eat like a rainbow. So lots of greens, lots of reds and oranges. Oh boy, it's about to be really good. I hope you're gonna try this recipe. We want to see your pictures, guys. Some of you have sent me personal pictures, but I want you to post them right here so that other subscribers can see them. Let's see how you've made your tofu recipe, and you know, maybe how dark you wanted to leave it in the oven for, how long till it came to exactly where you wanted it to be. Try it. Let us know how it works for you and how you're going to be using it. Are you having it on a warm bowl like I am? Are you throwing it in some lasagna? Are you making a pizza? Are you doing pizza rolls? What are you doing at